Hello everyone, this is your Dank Lord the Memes, or otherwise known as Billy, and it looks like we have got another racial Denzel on our hands. Yes, we have another white woman who apparently now has transitioned and identifies as black. As you can see here, you can see the transformation and you can see some similarities between the two. And this is just hilarious, and obviously this is yet another example of how South Park is basically becoming a reality, because in the episode of South Park they basically predicted that as this would go along you would have many different types of trans things, like trans species, transracial, transgender, trans, so many different things that it was going to get ridiculous, and this is what's come to. Of course, naturally, when it comes to transracialism, there are plenty of blacks who do not like this, because some would cry that it's blackface, others would say that you can't transition from one race to another like you would gender. Now, rational wise, that's stupid, because gender has a genetic reason behind it, just the same as race has a genetic reason behind it. So the differences are not like the difference between race and gender is not is not significant enough that you can't really have something called like transracialism, where you identify as one race when you were born in the body of another, you know. Which again is pretty hilarious that this is happening, and I assume that this is probably going to happen a lot in the future. So I read the article, and yeah, she sounds like she needs a little bit of help, because she just says that she feels better as a black woman than she ever had as a white woman. Which, again, if you don't feel good in your own skin, it means either you are obsessed with a foreign culture, or like, black culture basically, or you basically hate yourself, as in you don't feel comfortable in your own white skin. And I would like to point out, as it says, she is from Germany, which, when you think of Germany, and if you're following the current events going on in that nation, that self-hating whites is a pretty big reality, especially here in America, but it's also true in Europe as well, especially with the whole migrant crisis happening and all of the crazy shit that's going on on that continent. So, me personally, I'm not surprised that this is happening, because it's happened before and it's probably going to keep happening. And while I don't take offense to this, because as a black person, I just mainly find it sad that there are whites that feel the need to basically transition from white to black. So yeah, I can see social justice warriors being very conflicted about this, because on the one hand it's kind of like blackface to an extent, where you're changing yourself from white to black, and then it's basically trying to compare transracialism to transgenderism. So it all depends on who gets priority, the trans community or the black community, Black Lives Matter. So yeah, so I can see us becoming another instance where the social justice warriors have to butt heads with each other, because their specific dogmas and belief basically tends to combat or contradict itself. So yeah, this is just freaking hilarious. So yeah, um I don't really know what much else to say, only that I just this things are just getting too weird, and the internet sure has helped raise awareness to a lot of really crazy shit going on. So obviously this woman is going to become a huge internet sensation, most likely. And she even appeared on the Maury show to talk about her transition from white to black. So yeah, the Maury show has a big habit of getting the weirdos on the show. Maybe not as bad as Jerry Springer, but Maury can also get those very weird people as well. So yeah, Anyway, I'm just doing this video because I had to do it, and I just thought this was a really entertaining story. So if you like what you saw here, then hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll leave the link to my Twitter in the description of this video. And until next time, this is your Dank Lord signing out.